gamers, it's me, Lifespiller79. It's my show. Glad to be back, man. Pretty excited about a lot of things. The pickups. This video is pretty much, like the title says, it's going to consist of my pickups for the month of April. Got a lot of good things that I can talk about, and I've been trying to focus more on, not all the titles that I pick up are going to be just like the best of the best, but I am trying to move towards or transition towards that now that I've kind of got all the consoles that I want so far. There are some that I still do want. I just haven't got around to them. There's probably like a few still left out there because I want to get to a point where I stop with the consoles but just continue with collecting the games and stuff like that. But anyway, wanted to get down to my pickups because I haven't done a pickup video in a while. Been more consistent with other stuff. The first thing that I got was actually from my boy Corey. After the last show and tell that we did, little Google Hangout video chat thing that we did with a bunch of people around the globe, a bunch of gamers and stuff like that. He was talking about one of his sealed copy games, and it turned out to be Vice City. And if you know me, I'm a big Grand Theft Auto fan, and I was more than happy to accept it because it's my favorite game anyway, so that's even better. So the other day he sent me a sealed copy of Vice City, unsealed, factory sealed. Don't care that it's greatest hits. It's gonna go right along with my sealed copy of my other games. I'm probably gonna have like a little section that I'll put it in. I haven't figured out what I want to do yet. In the next pickups that I got, they were from the thrift store. First game I actually got was A Bug's Life. I want to test it out and see how it is, because what I've been doing now is as soon as I get the game, I go ahead and play it. And I go ahead and load it up and test it out. It came complete and everything. I didn't even get a chance to check this one, see what other additional games they had in there. Next game I got, and by the way, these PlayStation games I got for like $1 a piece. I just couldn't get this stupid sticker off. The next game I got is Pac-Man World 20th Anniversary, and it actually feels kind of heavy. It's just one disc, just a really thick book. Yep, there it goes, by Namco. Pac-Man World 20th Anniversary. It's gonna go right along, nice in my collection. Now, this is a game I used to have for my NES, and I actually found this at Half Price Bookstore, and it was a while back that I found this, but I was glad to add this back. I even had it on 64. I had it as a young kid, and I even played at the arcades, and that's Excite Bike. And it's actually one of the first games that allowed you to be able to do level design. You could design your own track. So that was pretty cool. So if you ever see this game, pick it up. It's really fun. It's really up speed, fun paced kind of game. One of them little fillers in between, like when you just want to play a game, but you don't want to play nothing too complicated, and you don't want to play nothing that's just gonna mess with your head. This is a really good game to play. Yeah. The next game that I got from the pawn shop, and I actually found this. This is a game I actually passed up a couple times, and it's Red Faction 2. I saw it at a movie trading store, and I kept passing it up because I actually liked the Red Faction Gorilla for the 360 and the PS3. It came out several years ago. I still got the copy for my 360. I actually was interested in getting this game. Got some mixed reviews from some of the people that I've talked to, and they were like, yeah, this game ain't really all that. The first one's better, so I'm gonna test it out. And I also wanted to check out what the Red Faction 1, and go ahead and try to check this one out too. Now this one that I got also from a thrift store, this is so I could complete the collection that I already have. I got Devil May Cry 1 and 3, and I just happened to see 2, and this one was like just a few dollars. So I was like, I know that it didn't get good reviews, and even by me, I personally didn't like it too much. I haven't played it in years, so I'm gonna pick it back up, play it, because I already beat 1 and 3, and actually I think I beat 2 already as well. But I think the repetitiveness and the likeness of part one was too similar. I think that's what did it for me. But yeah, glad to have that back. Now this is a game that I've been trying to chase down for about a year. The first time I saw this game, which is Zelda Ocarina of Time, and it actually is complete. I just got the disc in the GameCube right now. Got all the books, everything in here. The funny thing about this game is that when I first wanted this game, I saw it at Half Price Bookstore for $25, and that was about a year ago, or a year or something ago, before the HD version came out. Then when the HD version came out, it was like $50. It shot up to $50, and I started going to all the little stores. I even tried to go online, kept losing bids on eBay and stuff. I ended up catching it because the price is starting to go back down to a reasonable price. It dropped down. I caught this for $35 on eBay. Won the bid. I think I just did the buyout. Most people don't like to do the buyout, but to me, when I compare it with the normal prices and stuff like that, and so when I finally got the game, I was really excited. I felt like a little kid, but I've been playing it since, and it's kind of crazy that, and this is just by mere coincidence that I even found this game, because about a week later, I got that online, and then I walked into the bookstore and I found the manual, and boy, do I need this manual. The one thing about Zelda games is that, for me anyway, it's a good RPG, but don't give you a lot of clues. It's just kind of like, some people like that. My good buddy and I were sitting there talking about it this weekend, how we feel about games that just don't give you many clues to work with. You kind of have to put everything together yourself. And that's kind of how Zelda is. It's just one of those things where you have to find it, you have to put it together, and then work with that. And for me, I kind of need a little direction. I like being able to look on a map and see, this is your destination, this is your point of interest, or wherever you're located at. It kind of helps me out. Now, what's really cool about this magazine, or this guide, is that not only does it have Wind Waker on it, but it has Ocarina of Time. It had a poster in there, but the previous owner, they took it out. And it's got a pretty good book on here. And it's very thorough. I mean, like, it pretty much literally gives you each step of the game. So it just takes you through like each point. And so what's really cool is that when I found this mag, I went to another store, and I just happened to find Ocarina of Time. And of course I nabbed that up. I paid a little bit for it. I actually paid the almost close to the actual price for it and everything. So, but I love this game. I beat this game twice already. I think I'm already got all the stones already and getting ready to transition into making him an adult and stuff like that. But I've been so busy with Wind Waker, and I just finished up another game that I picked up not too long ago. I finished that last night. Also, I've been playing several other games. The Suffering, the Tides That Bind, which is crazy. I'm gonna show you something. Okay, so I had showed you guys I picked up The Suffering, the Tides That Bind for $1 at a pawn shop, and I was pretty excited about it, and I was glad to add this to my collection. But about halfway through the game, the disc stopped working. It was scratched up really bad, so I took it down to one of my local movie stores, and they normally clean the disc out and everything, and it works out just fine. Well, when I took it home and tried to play it, it was scratched beyond repair. It wouldn't even load up anymore. I was like, I paid this dude $3 to fix scratches on it, because I was, I wanted to go ahead and get it fixed. I only paid $1 for the original. So then I had to go get another copy. And when I got the other copy, I'm almost done now. I'm about 70-80% done. So now I got 2 copies. I'm going to get rid of the other one. I'm just going to keep the box. And I actually picked that up earlier this week, because I really been wanting to go ahead and finish that game and knock that off my list. Another interesting game. I was so glad I walked in the store and I saw this at one of my favorite local stores, and it was Final Fantasy 9. Yeah, haven't played it before. I've been talking with my good buddy, Edgize, and because I know this dude is like, I call him my what did I call him? My Final Fantasy god. I'm like, because the dude is like, just his mind blowing how well he knows these games, how good he's at these games and stuff like that. And he kept trying to brush off the notion, and I was like, no, dude. And it came complete. It not only have the let's see, it's got the disc 1. It's got disc 2 artwork and everything. Disc 3 and 4. It's a long ass game, and it's got the online strategy guide. Ooh, I can't hold that up. Let me turn it around. And I have to say, this is in really good condition. I mean, no fingerprints or anything, no smudges. It looks really, really good, and I'm really, really excited about it. I think I paid about $15 for it or something. And so I'm like, how many times will you run up on a Final Fantasy game? So I was glad to add that to my collection. And here's the actual book. Some of the artwork on the back. So yeah, it's glad to have that. My mind is still trying to wrap itself around it. And as you see, I got the little tag on the back. I only paid $15 for it. I mean, sometimes I think it goes for less price than that, because it's not the big one like the 7s or the 8s and stuff like, or the 10. And so at this point, I have 8, 9, 12. I don't have 10 and 10-2. I need to get those. I don't want the HD remake yet. I want to get the actual one. Well, actually, I want both. I want both. The one for the PlayStation 2 and the special. And then I went to GameStop a couple weeks ago during my anniversary, and my wife and I went out of town, and GameStop was having a buy 2 get 1 free. And like I said, I don't normally even shop there, but because they were doing that, I was just grabbing up some games. The first game I got, and this is a game I actually beat the other day, was DuckTales. It's really just almost in a one sitting kind of game. I mean, it's really only like 5-6 hours maybe. It was really fun. And see, I never really got to play. I got to play like the first level of the original one, and so I was really glad. I mean, the graphics looked really good, and a lot of my family was impressed. They was watching me play, and they kept hearing the theme song playing in the background. So they was like, "What in the world?" So it was like, "Is that DuckTales?" I was like, "Yeah." And they did really good with the artwork, the remake, the voiceovers. It looked like they just transitioned the voiceover from the original one, so they didn't do a lot of mouth movement, but they did a lot of side. This is a nice little side scroller, 2D, 3D, a little bit of 3D action in there. But it's really fun. I really enjoyed it. I want to go back and play it again, try to complete it and get, well, as far as all my trophies. And then the next game, I bought this game. I bought this game like 3 times. The first time I got it, I actually got it on a Black Friday sale about 2 years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago for $28. Then I went and got it again on some trade-off. And now I'm buying it again because I've never beat it. And I actually ended up getting it for like $8. Yeah. And that's Batman Arkham City. This is really good. I like the Batman Arkham Asylum, but this one I actually enjoyed a little bit more because it had a little bit of open world elements to it. So yeah, this is really good. And if you haven't played it, play the Batman Arkham City or Arkham Asylum. That one's really good. You for the PS3, I think we still have a special edition where you can play as a Joker. I don't know if you have to download the character or purchase the character, but I think it's an option to be able to go through the world as the Joker. So once you beat it, you can kind of go through it. But yeah, that's Batman Arkham City. Really, really good game. And the last game that I got out of the special, this one actually was the one I got for free. I've already played it. I've already beat it. And I've already got it I had it originally for my 360. That's Mass Effect 3. a lot of controversy, a lot of controversy with the ending. I myself was pleasantly pleased with it. I don't need this big epic unless I just put in like, well, I did. I put in about 40 hours. So I guess I was gonna sit here and lie. I put in about 40 hours on this game, I think, originally. And so I'm getting ready to play it again. I did get to, I want the trilogy. I'm still looking for that. I've seen it, but I'm trying to wait for the price to go down and nab it up for the PS3 because I really want to get that to have in my collection. But I really love this game. I love the graphics, the gameplay, the storyline, and how they wrapped it up. I know not everybody was happy with it, so they came out with a different DLC and was trying to please all these people. And truthfully, you can't please everybody. I mean, you've worked your ass off to come up with this epic ending, and it's just not going to work out that way. Now, these games that I got, these are my last ones that I got, and I actually got these the other day. And the first one that I got, I've been waiting. The first time I saw this game, it was almost $30. And I think it was before the HD came out. And see, sometimes the HD has an effect of bringing up the price or lowering down the price. And just, I guess by coincidence, it brought it down. Because some people like, and I have to say, I do like the HD version better, but because I just want it in my collection, I picked up Eco. I love this game simply because of the artwork, the storyline, the characters, and there's no voice. I mean, the main character, he makes little sounds here and there and stuff like that, but for the most part, this is a really, really awesome game. You're basically doing the whole saving the princess thing, and you're going through all these worlds, fighting off all these black spirits and stuff like that, and you're getting her from one position or one place, one location to another. But this game it's hard to express. It's hard to even get into. It said, within a world of enchantment and wonder, evil resides in an ancient city or in an ancient castle. Eco, a young boy with horns, has been expelled from his village. And see, these are actually real horns coming out of his head. And his job basically is to save this princess. I mean, it's one of the craziest games, man. It's crazy. And then the next game that goes along with the collection from the same team is Shadow Colossus. Man, I remember when I first got this game. I got it for Father's Day that same year that it came out. I think it was 03, 02, 03. And if you haven't played this game definitely lives up to the title of Colossus. It's one of those games where it's epic battles and there's no real having to go through these long stages. You just going straight battle for battle. And I think there's like 16 Colossus, but there's a secret one. I think I got all the way up to 13 or 14. I never finished this game, and it's still on my list. And if I think there was a video I did a while back about games I never conquered or finished. They're still on my bucket list. That's what it was. And if I remember, I'll list it down in the description. But yeah, this was on my bucket list. Well, the original one that I got it for my PS2. The second one I got just about a year and a half ago. It was the greatest hits one. The only thing about it was it had scratches on it too. And so after a while, it stopped playing. So I was so glad to pick this up. And so yeah, I've got Eco and Shadow Colossus, two awesome games. I'm waiting for Team Eco to come out with that last one that we've been waiting on. Now my last game that I got here is Castlevania Laminate of Innocence. Laminate of Innocence. This is a really awesome game. It's short, sweet, but it's fun. If you're into Castlevania, you'll love this game. This basically picks up with Leon Belmont. And I believe he's his son. I believe it's his son. And it picks up in a nice little castle, of course, Castlevania. I think I'm only about 2 hours into this game for my PS2. This is really, really fun, though. And it's got really good ratings, high ratings, awesome graphics. After 10 or some odd years of being out, still lives up. So yeah, those are all my pickups for the month of April. I might try to split it off, or this may become a thing where I just do it monthly. Let me know if you want to see pickups more often or spaced out. But other than that, I'm Lifespiller79. Tell me how your life is as a gamer. I'll tell you what I'm currently playing. The Suffering. I'm almost done. I finished DuckTales the other day. Playing Wind Waker. I love it and enjoying it. Ocarina of Time. Anything else that I'm playing right now? Oh, Prototype 2. I'm halfway done with that for my PS3. Other than that, I'm not playing anything else. Tell me how your life is as a gamer. I'm Lifespiller79, and I'm out.